Workers that work exposed to the cold are used to facing lots of issues such as getting a cold or worse illnesses like trench foot or frostbite, feet numbed by the cold or even frozen in some extreme cases, and being constantly stressed, which hinders productivity. These problems motivated me to make a list of the best cold weather work boots for winter and share it with you so you don't have to waste a lot of time searching and testing various products. In first place, I selected the Timberland Pro Direct Attach 8-inch insulated work boots. I despise the feeling of my feet wet during winter times, which is why I loved the seam-sealed waterproof leather uppers and the 400 grams of insulation material that come with this work boots. Moreover, the oil-resistant and non-marking rubber lug outsoles gave me the confidence to walk on any surface, knowing that I would never slip and fall into the hard, cold concrete. The best way to avoid having your feet wet and cold in winter times is getting insulated work boots with proper breathability. These Timberland boots were exactly right for that, as they come with a mesh lining that keep my feet warm and dry during the time I tested them. Having open-cell PU footbeds that cushioned my feet when working all day on concrete was another great addition that convinced me to have these work boots listed as one of the best cold weather work boots. In second place, I chose the Timberland Pro Boondock insulated work boots. Working long hours on the outside exposed to the cold winter without proper footwear is the worst. Luckily, these Timberland boots came with 600 GR of insulation material that kept my feet warm and dry throughout the workday. These Timberland work boots have safety toes which are so good that they not only will protect your feet from the cold, but will also keep your toes safe from getting crushed. They also came with fiberglass shanks, meaning they didn't transfer exterior cold to my feet, but also were very good at providing stability without restricting movement. Their slip and oil-resistant outsole let me walk on any surfaces with the total confidence that I would have the traction needed to not fall, thus avoiding serious injuries. With the winter comes the rain and the need of workers to be able to work without the fear of getting their feet wet. On that account, these work boots came with a solid waterproof membrane that gave me the confidence to work in any environment, knowing that my feet would remain dry and warm no matter what. Being comfortable is essential for all workers exposed to the harsh winter. I mean, you don't want to suffer the cold and be in discomfort at the same time, right? This is why I loved these boots, as they came with a dual-density anti-fatigue technology that combined cushioned footbeds and shock-absorbing midsoles that supported my feet in every step I took. Third in this list of the best cold weather work boots for winter, I picked the Danner Vicious insulated work boots. The risk of feeling how your toes slowly freeze is the worst. This is why I love work boots such as these Danner boots, as they come with 400 GR of Insulated Ultra insulation that kept my feet warm and dry during their testing period in the harsh winter season. Moreover, the boots came with composite safety toes that are great for the winter, as they not only protect your toes but do not transfer temperature easily. Having the added protection of a waterproofing and breathable membrane is another great feature of these Danner Vicious work boots, as these guarantee your feet will remain dry and smelling fresh at all times. Have you ever fell into the hard, cold concrete after slipping in some spilled liquids? It's the worst. Luckily, these work boots come with oil and slip-resistant outsoles that prove successful in giving the worker the traction necessary to walk on all surfaces without any fears. Long hours walking on hard surfaces in the blistering cold is more than common for most workers. This is why I appreciate features such as dual-density EVA midsoles that supported the base of my feet when walking and standing on my feet for up to 10 hours on concrete without taking any rests. Then, in fourth place, I decided on the Carhartt Ruggedflex Safety Toe Work Boots. Knowing that you have 400 GR of 3M Insulated insulation is the best mind-easing guarantee these work boots give you, as they keep your feet warm and dry regardless the level of cold you're exposed to. Moreover, these work boots came with the so-called Storm Defender waterproof breathable protection that kept my feet warm and smelling fresh when exposed to rain and snow. When you walk around surrounded by heavy tools laying unsafely on various surfaces, having the guarantee that you're well protected is a must. This is why I loved the composite safety toes, as they protected my toes from getting crushed without adding too much bulk to the boots. Finally, the boots came with cushioned insoles that were successful in supporting my feet when walking on hard surfaces. In 5th place, I chose the Carhartt waterproof PAC insulated work boots. If you don't want to get your feet frozen when exposed to cold weathers, then these work boots are for you. Why? Well, because they came with great features such as their 1000 light fire insulation and waterproof membrane that maintained my feet dry and warm when exposed to cold and wet environments. Additionally, the work boots came with composite toes and slip-resistant outsoles that, in combination, kept me safe from dangerous accidents that could have injured me very seriously. When you work all day exposed to the cold, the last thing you want to worry about is discomfort. This is why I loved these work boots, as they came with Ortholite midsoles that cushioned every step I took at the construction site where I work. Finally, I chose the Wolverine waterproof 8-inch work boots to be in 6th place in this list. It's very hard to pick up a work boot for winter that has it all. The good news is that these work boots come pretty close to the ideal, as they have thermal foam insulation and a waterproof membrane that kept my feet dry and warm during the testing period and when exposed to really cold temperatures. In terms of comfort, these work boots came with removable full cushion footbeds and PU midsoles that gave my joints the much needed rest they deserved. Well, that was my list of the best cold weather work boots for winter. This video came as a result of hours and hours of work, so if you find time to drop a like or just share the video, that would be awesome. Also, you will find more information about the products in the description down below. Thanks.